Start the music. That ain't it. Sure, we'll go with that one. Why not? All right. Welcome back, everybody. We took 2 weeks off due to the holidays. I hope everybody had a good holiday, a good New Year, good Christmas, or whatever.
Felt like so much longer.
It did feel long. But with that, we are back, and I need a refresher. So
You and me both.
Who remembers where we left? What we were doing? I mean, obviously, I kind of remember where we left off, but
Sleeping. We were sleeping. Taking a nice
Oh,
sleep.
did you all do your level up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Level 6?
5. Level
No,
5.
Dano, you know exactly what level you're supposed to be at.
Trying to trick an
So
extra level.
the reason why he does that is because in the last campaign that we played, we took like a really long break, and I lost track of what level we were, and he comes back and he was like, "Yeah, we're level 12," and I was like, "Well, like I thought you guys were 11." He's like, "No, we were level 12. Trust me." And then it just like stuck. I never like told him not to.
No, I'm a child. Never get
We were level 12 though.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, we were.
You weren't. You were 11. Anyway.
I never upgraded my thing,
I
so we were
guess.
definitely level 12.
No, I meant like before. Anyway, sidetrack. Okay, so prior to the events of you all sleeping for that night, you managed to retrieve the Moonflower Panacea and escaped the clutches of the Eco Croc. Made your way back to the swamp glade, the swamp in which Papa Tortle resides. Upon returning, you are not met with Papa Tortle or the Fox twins. You are met by your
Darrow.
friend, Darrow, the god-possessed changeling ASMR. He's a lot of things. In which you all have a conversation with him, and of course, in very Darrow fashion, he begins to try to gaslight each and every one of you all, pulling on some strings, some emotional strings, trying to get you guys to join him. And throughout the conversation, it devolves more from, hey, join me, to, hey, worship me, love me, that kind of thing, to which you all refute. And a great dark shadow reveals itself, sort of not really puppeting Darrow, but maybe acting through him or with him. You're unsure, but he summons via the shadows chaos corrupted, the Fox twins suffering from the chaos corruption. Being forced to fight you all, instead of very adequately managed to not get killed, even though one of you, I think, went up and down like 3 times or something like that.
Not one of you. You know damn well who it was.
Yeah, the rogue that does 90 points of damage around at level 5. Yeah, at level 4. Yeah.
And put a fucking giant crocodile to sleep.
That's right.
Excuse you.
well,
Excuse
that-
you.
well
Not by
helped.
himself.
I didn't say it was
Okay.
by myself.
Uh-huh.
You all definitely using the rhythm of honor that you have learned that counteracts the chaos. You manage to free the Foxkin of that influence without killing them, which is great. And in doing so, once Ira pulled out the flute, possessed Darrow, literally bamfed out in fear, in recognition of the flute. After that, you all converse with the Foxkin. They give Lily a gift of a wood-carved chess set. And I made a mistake last time. I said both queen pieces were of Lily. The white, I meant to say that the white chess piece was Lily, and the black chess piece was Ira. Yeah, the Theodore, all the pawns were Theodore, and then the remainder of you were the so on and so forth. Knight, bishop. After that, Theodore went out, tracked down, and brought back Papa Tortle, just in time for him to create the POTUS that you all actually went out to receive the flower for. And in the nick of time, bringing Mikhail back from death's door, fully healing him, fully clearing him of the corruption, whereupon you all had enough for the day. You bedded down for the evening, and leveled up, and that is where we left off. So, you all awake in the morning and prepare yourself for the day. I completely forgot. I glossed over the fact Emmett had sort of a divine connection via some guidance of Papa Tortles. He taught you how to meditate and connect to the forest, and in doing so, you seem to have connected yourself to cultivation. You got a very bird's eye view of the entire verdant sea, and you saw that it actually very much resembles a feminine face, with the right side, like stage right, you looking at it right side, so would be the face's left side, which is the east end of the continent, or the east side of the verdant sea. Had sort of like, it looked not barren, but blackened and sort of plagued, with the stylized eye in the face sort of closed or missing, with the western side of the continent's face being open and vibrant and the beautiful green that you all are so familiar with up to this point. And in doing so, Lily slept all through that as well. So with that, we now pick up with you all waking up in the morning with some newfound strength, with a couple of options of where to head out to next. I believe Ira, Mikhail, and Durkin had to have a pretty straightforward conversation about who and what was going on. But yeah, we pick up. You all wake up, and what would you all like to do?
Well, I know I'm going to ask some of the people who know these god people a bit more than I do, if it's okay to give a god a nickname.
All
Okay,
names
so-
that you call a god is a nickname.
Oh, nice. Because, like, I want to be good friends with, well, the forest. So I think I'm going to call her Riri.
As long as it comes through respect and adoration, I don't see a problem with it.
Why Riri?
Because her name's Rhea. And I guess I could just go with Rhea. But, you know, it's, I guess, technically Rhea Laer. But,
I think that's a question for her.
oh.
I think you should do what you want.
A bolt of lightning crashes down from the sky and strikes Emmett dead. No, I'm kidding.
Just a tree falls over
Maybe,
somewhere.
maybe just Rhea, not Riri. I think there's other insinuations in that nickname.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Or Rhea. You can shorten it.
I mean, Rhea is already a shortening of Reale.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with Rhea. Rhea then.
And maybe ask her.
Or I'll ask her.
you ask her?
I guess. Well, maybe if there's time in the morning, or just the next time that we have a minute to sit and meditate. I know we sort of took a big rest earlier, so it doesn't have to be right now.
Okay. We'll see what happens. So yeah, Papa Turtle comes out from behind the giant salamander skull that he resides inside of. And with a sonorous yawn, I'm guessing y'all are heading out today. Do you know which way y'all are headed?
I think so. I mean, unfortunately, we gotta head out to the outer edge of the forest now. I'm pretty sure I could get us there.
Well, the quickest way to the quickest edge would be west of here. That's for sure.
The western edge is the one shared with Solarlos.
Correct. You'll have to pass through Elohim. But other than that, yeah. Solarlos is right after Elohim.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I figure we'll head west then.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming that's okay for everybody else.
And that's where I'm heading.
All right. Well, before y'all leave, I have a favor to ask of you. I know y'all have already done so much, but you got a lot ahead of you. But I have a favor to ask. He reaches into his shell, and he sort of rummages for a second. He goes, "Where is it? Where?" And he brings out from his shell, holding in his big hand, an oval-shaped object, an oblong, not like it looks like a giant stone, with smooth edges. But you see, there looks like what looks like 3 long claw marks that stretch from the top and sort of kind of wrap around the egg. I call it an egg.
I mean, it was obvious what it was.
Yeah, and it just looks, and it has like scaled ridges that sort of work its way all the way around the egg. He goes, "I've had this for a long time. I've had this for a really, really, really long time. Matter of fact, so long that I don't know that there are any more of what comes out of these on this planet anymore. I want you," and he looks at you, Emmett, and he goes, "I want you to take it. It is said that this will only hatch by someone that is deemed worthy by the entity that resides within the egg."
Oh. Do we know what this egg came from?
I do, but it's good. I can't tell you. It's part of the. You have to want to You have to want to take care of it, regardless. It's kind of it's a test at first. You pass the test, and what comes out of it is something that will most definitely help you on your journey.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can take care of an egg, I suppose.
The last person to hatch one of these was the last high priest of cultivation.
Oh.
It's my sister. This was one of the only things I have left of her. I have a feeling that if anyone can get it to hatch, it might be you.
Emmett will reach out, and how big is this egg?
It's so when you're holding it, you have to hold it with 2 hands. I would say it's roughly it's a little bit, it's like medicine ball sized. It's not or maybe like a basketball or medicine ball.
Like to me, because I'm little.
Oh no, like to a normal sized person. So like, yeah, yeah. It's kind of, I mean, so I guess it would be about the size of your sternum almost.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Now it's not like it looks like it should be heavy, but it's not. It's not overly heavy. It's just sort of cumbersome. Like big. For you anyway.
Okay. Well, I may have to figure out a good way to carry it, but I'll take good care of it.
No, you will. All right, y'all. Well, best of luck to you. Hux and Finn here will make sure you make it out of the glade and headed in the right direction. But from there, y'all just be careful. The forest between here and Elohim and Solarlos is looking a little weird. And that was before there was a possessed dark god running around the forest as well. So, best of luck. And, I'll be praying for you.
Thank you, Papa Tortle.
Emmett will go and give a hug.
Hey, he hugs you right back. Okay.
See you soon.
So as you all depart the swamp, you get about to the edge of it, right about to where you all met the Fox twins in the stream. Oh wait, no, you all came from the south. Yeah, so you will be headed west. That you all get to the edge of the glade, and the twins go, Lady Lily, it was a pleasure. We will cherish the game you taught us, and the next time you see us, we promise you're going down.
That's fair. I don't remember. Did I leave the dragon chest with them before?
You did.
Like my original set?
Yeah, you did. And
Okay.
they kept your original set, but gave you the wooden set.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I look forward to playing against you all again. Thank you all so much for hanging out.
All right. They sort of give you a little salute and a wave as you all head back into the Verdant Sea proper. All right. So, the distance between here and Elohim, it's quite substantial. So, we're going to do a few checks here, and then we're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Who is leading the group through the forest?
I assume it would be me.
I
Yeah,
assume
probably Emmett.
Same thing as well. Okay. Emmett, make a either nature or survival check with advantage.
Okay, well, it's definitely going to be survival because we all know my nature. All right, let's see. So, 22.
That's pretty good. Okay. Somebody who is not Emmett, make 3 perception checks.
I got it.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
nice.
okay, 22 is the magic number. Oh my god.
Darn.
And that's good. That's great.
That's terrible.
Okay, somebody
I missed something very important, I'm sure.
somebody who is not Emmett and not Mikael, roll a D100.
I'll roll it.
Go.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
67.
Oh, so close to 69.
Wow. Get your mind out of the gutter, lady.
No.
Oh, I don't own the Dungeon Master's Guide. What the? The monster manual is about to come out. Very excited about that. They got rid of the challenge rating system and changed it
I
up
know.
for something else.
I'm hoping that it will be better, but we will see.
I hope so too, because I have no regard for challenge ratings. Like, they are so inconsistent, and they are not flexible to the story or the situation, and they don't ever take into account like wanting to add extra mechanics to fights.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll see what happens, but all right. One quick. There's that.
By the way, as we're traveling, Emmett is trying to figure out the best way to hold this thing that is a good portion of his body weight.
Well, okay, so what would Mr. Engineer, let me hear what you think you would do.
Well, okay, keep in mind, Joe.
Sure. But Emmett, I feel like
this
Emmett,
is
Emmett has
you rolled pretty good on the survival. So what would you do?
I would say he would lash the egg onto his little like rucksack, but it would basically be like, bottom of the or like looking at him from the front. There'd be boots, armor, his head, antlers, and then the egg more or less on top of the backpack behind him.
Okay, so basically kind of resting on your shoulders like you would put like a bar across your like.
Well, still like on the backpack, but just height wise, it would definitely be
Like basically
apparent.
move it where like the bedroll would be.
Yeah, it would basically be where the bedroll is.
That's crazy.
And I can druid craft some vines and things to help sort of stabilize it on the bag.
Okay. Man, if this actually happens, I'm okay. Sorry. All right. So I'm gonna do these in 3-day increments, unless you all want to change anything that you do within each day. So I'll give you that opportunity. So the survival check was to see if you all can make it all the way through and just continuously heading west, right? At least in that direction and not get lost. So that was a pass. It's good.
Yay!
Day 1. Ghost. Roll a d8.
Oh,
Okay, Dano. Roll a d100. Ooh, 12. Oh, okay. For some odd reason, all of you all gain 5 temporary hit points. You're not sure where from, but they are permanent until you take enough damage for them to go away.
Okay.
The forest where you are in the forest here now is it's still the tall, basically Pacific Northwestern redwood, like kind of almost the redwood trees. with very large and very tall and very green leaves. When the sun filters down through the leaves here, the leaves are actually like semi-translucent enough to where it lets a little bit of the sunlight through, where previous parts of the forest, the canopy was so dense that it didn't let much sunlight through at all, even during the day. But here, it is almost like the tree leaves have grown to evolve to let some of the sunlight through, because the forest floor here is littered with red spider lilies. The sunlight seems to be facilitating the growth of these flowers, and as you all are walking through these fields of red tiger lilies, you feel your your health has been bolstered. You just feel better. Some of the aches and pains that you had previously from the rigorous couple of days that you all have had seem to ease here. You all walk a full day. During the day, does anybody want to do anything? And by during the day, I mean during your walk, during you all making camp and settling down for the evening, anything anybody wants to accomplish.
Spider lilies that are on the ground.
Yes.
I am going to, as we're walking, I'm going to pull out I'm going to collect some and put them in my poisoner's kit to do some
Okay.
experimentation on them.
When you go
I'll be there to act nicely.
Okay. When you go to cut the stem of the spider lily, make a survival check.
Is it alright if I give him advantage on that?
Sure, we'll say you're kind of like sitting next to him, tell him to be careful, and doing your thing where you try to talk nicely to the plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the advantage.
20.
20. Okay. You grasp the stalk of the plant, and you don't really notice it because you're very single-mindedly determined at cutting this plant. And Emmett next to you is talking nice to it, and you're like, man, this is kind of crazy or whatever. But Emmett, you see very quickly that the top of the spider lily, the kind of not the petals, but like the stem things that sort of wrap up around it, they kind of turn upside down very quickly, and you see that they become like thorn sharp, and they try to dig into the hand of Mikhail, but he's able to cut it away really quick. And when he does, the thorns kind of go slack very quickly, but there is a purplish red liquid that oozes out of the bottom of the tiger lily stem.
I will collect it in a vial, and I will send out a mental message to the spider lily telling it that was not nice.
It's a plant.
I don't care.
I'll druidcraft.
It obviously is either semi-sentient or of some sort.
Kind of like a fly trap would be semi-sentient. But anyway.
Not sentient at all.
Right.
But...
Anyway. What we you were going to do?
I will collect... Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me.
No.
Oh, I was just going to say, after that was collected, I will apologize to the plant and cast druidcraft to help it blossom again.
Okay.
And then just as we're traveling on that day, especially because we got some healing ability from it, I'll tap a few trees as we walk and just say, "Thank you, Ria. Thank you."
When you make a nature check.
It's going to be bad.
It's a -1.
Oh, we got to work. Well, we're gonna have to work on it then.
That's a 7.
Okay.
I'll tap one of the flowers and it'll shoot.
Nothing spectacular.
Brushes his leg against it.
But,
Yeah.
Okay. It's the first day. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry. You're a practice blah. I want to have her master the rhythm of cultivation on the flute, practicing. While the chat
Okay.
is conversing.
You remember what the
Yes, she
what the
has a
rhythm
bit.
was?
Yeah, from the skitters. It's
Yeah.
quarter eighth, rest.
Is quarter eighth, quarter eighth rest.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, that is it. All right. Make a performance check.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
So, as you recall, when you play the Rhythm of Honor, the wind would carry it back to you. Here, however, when you play the Rhythm of Cultivation, Emmett, you hear it immediately for what it is, and as she's playing it and kind of swaying back and forth, you almost kind of get that your vision, the edges of your vision sort of get that, like, you know when Link was like plays on the Ocarina in the Ocarina of Time, how everything just sort of like kind of fuzzes and swirls at the edge.
Mhm.
That happens to everywhere around you, and you hear, accompanying her flute playing, you hear the heartbeat. It's percussion. And you hear it, and it sounds like it's coming from inside hollow wood, from the tree that you have your hand on next to you.
Oh,
And it just sort of reverberates through all of the trees, and you all now hear it. You hear the flute playing that's accompanied by an underlying percussion, sort of adding to the sound. So much so that Ira, with you playing it like just at a normal volume, it is basically lifted on high with the percussion, where it becomes everything around you all. You all see, as you all are kind of maybe hanging out during a break or whatever, as Ira is playing, animals kind of begin to gather around. Emmett, you see them at first because it's like you know what to look for, and Mikhail, you notice them with, you know, because you're kind of on alert here. There is no wind, but the trees are all swaying here, back and forth in time with the rhythm. Animals have come, and you see a little rabbit come kind of close to you all, and he's thumping out the rhythm with his foot on the ground. And you all can, like, all the bugs that normally kind of become background noise as you all are traveling, you can hear that everything, the whole forest, every living thing is playing with Ira.
oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna look around and see if I see dwarves coming out of the mines.
With your
Hi-ho.
great perception check. And when Ira finally comes to finishing her playing, you notice, like, not like everything was in a reverie, like, and you see that not that they were like snapping back into their bodies, but you all sort of became part of something greater in unison in that moment. You all became part of the forest, and the animals sort of like look around and notice that there's like all these animals are gathered in this glade here, and they all just kind of look around at each other, like, apprehensively. Like, Emmett, you can intel from, like, you know, you vibe with animals, that, like, all the animals are confused, just kind of confused as to why they're here. And now they kind of want to, like, scatter back into, like, like, prey animals kind of scatter away, birds take off, and it's like, you notice it all at once, because you just hear, like, hundreds and hundreds of bird wings flapping as these flocks and flocks of birds just take off into the air all at once.
Oh,
Yeah, and the typical noises of the forest return. Okay. As you all bed down for the evening here, I'm assuming you all take various rests, like various shifts. However, the forest gets really quiet at night. Like, really, 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 really quiet. So it's very faint, and you can't really tell from which direction it's coming. But, Mikhail, during your shift of the first night, you swear you hear what sounds like, and it confuses you at first because like there's no way there's anyone else out here or anything like that. Like, but you hear what kind of sounds like the sound of an axe biting into a tree trunk, and it's like a way away. And again, you can't really tell the difference, but you hear it as it kind of like just in the dead quiet of the night, and it kind of reverberates through the trees.
Is it in a specific direction?
You can't tell. It's very, very faint. You hear it on the edge of your... It's like on the edge of your perception. You had to roll really high just to even hear this one on the first night. Okay. Sorry.
Out of curiosity, I know I am aware, but is Mikhail aware of Durkin's background?
I don't know. Durkin, or how much of
In what sense? What do you mean?
The whole tree thing.
No, you would not know.
Okay.
Okay. So Durkin, you keep that pretty close to your chest?
Yeah, considering where we came from.
Yeah. Very fair.
Well, I'm just asking, so I know what to do with the
You mean
information.
his title, the tree thing?
Yeah.
He said it before.
Yeah, but he's asking like if he would know what that meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Basically, that's what I'm assuming you mean.
Yes, I'm asking if I would know. If Mikhail would know that sound, it would like his. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to know if Mikhail's first instinct would be to say something to.
Mr. Proficiency, are you proficient in religion?
Mr. Pro.
That's a silly question.
You are?
Well, of course I am.
Okay.
It's easier to ask me what I'm not
This
proficient
is,
in.
even though you're proficient, this is extremely obscure. Okay?
Okay.
So roll a religion check with disadvantage, because you did say something. Just obviously it was like a title, but just make the DC on this is extremely high.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It was almost a 19 and a crit, but it rolled over to a 4. I was very sad.
Okay. So, that is all that happens during the night. You all wake the next day. Anything anybody wants to do before you all set out?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
As you all are... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to mention that. So Mikhail's pulling first shift, right? For watch? Whatever. He would stay up slightly longer than his shift and work on his meditation and shit. So just putting that out there.
Word. Okay. As you all are putting your gear back on and getting your things together, I need everybody to make an investigation check as you sort of go over your stuff and make sure everything's there and get everything together. Okay. It's good enough. You all have notice that all of your food stores are gone. Any food you all had on you all at all, any food, anything is gone.
Oh.
Including the stuff that's in the bag of holding?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking. I put everything in my bag in the bag of holding.
Oh. Okay. So you
like
have
everything,
your rations left.
Everything that was in my backpack and including the backpack is in the bag fold.
Okay. Noted. The second
well,
day.
honestly,
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. What's up?
Oh, I was just, if anybody's still feeling hungry, It might take me a little bit, but I can make some fruit jerky. I have good berry.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that works. All right.
Just
I
something
think
that.
it's worth it to take the time to make food. Yes.
Well, but I can also use whatever's left over that nobody wants to eat immediately and turn it into fruit jerky.
Whichever.
You all would need to eat something here at least. Like you all are very hungry currently.
Well, in that case, I'll burn a spell slot for Goodberry.
Okay.
And I will pull out 2 of the rations and split them up, leaving us with 3.
Yeah, with that we should have plenty, I think, because it's I make 10.
Okay. Give me just 1 second. Real quick. Lily, roll a D100, please.
That is really weird hearing the game sound coming through the game and Emmett. It's fucking my head up.
Sorry, should I turn it off?
It's like, no, it's okay. It's like that every week.
Is it? I've never noticed it before. I thought
It is.
I thought I was losing my damn mind. I was like, I'm hearing it go in and out, and I'm like, what is going on with my? Because it's his is louder than what I have mine set to. So it was getting louder, and then it was stopping, and then it was soft, and then it was getting louder. It was stopping, and it was soft. I'm like, what is going on?
You're haunted.
Yeah, I'm losing it.
Okay, I've returned.
Oh, great.
39.
I feel like he's just pulling stuff out of the wild magic table.
Yeah.
Your max health points have been cut in half. Fuck me! We have no idea why.
All of your boots have been replaced with rabbits.
As you all are sort of I need let me see real quick. How many people are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. Everybody roll a D6.
Dale, your blades have turned into cooked spaghetti. Ew. Come on, somebody throw a 3. I need a 3, a 4, a 5. Nope.
No.
There's a 3.
We're missing a 4 and a 5.
Durkin. As you all wake up and look around the camp, where Durkin's bags and armor are in his bedroll, you see. This is crazy. You see what looks like a Durkin-sized tree.
A Durkin-sized what? Tree?
Tree. That is sitting on top of a fresh mound of dirt.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to ask this one more time because you said the same word and it still sounded the same.
Yeah,
A
tree.
tree, as in like with leaves and things?
Yep. And
Okay,
the
thank
tree
you.
looks very similar to the tree from the temple. Just not as big. Just Durkin's. Well, Durkin's kind of big, but Durkin's size. The tree from the temple was way bigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Durkin and just raise my eyebrow.
I will raise an eyebrow back.
You see a tree limb raises up.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
You don't see Durkin anywhere. You see where Durkin was. You see a Durkin-sized tree.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was his stuff.
I was confused
Sorry,
too.
no. All of his
Durkin's
stuff
a
is
tree
there.
now, guys.
All of his stuff is there, but there is a Durkin tree.
Is this any kind of face chicanery I might be aware of?
Make a Arcana check.
That's not much better. We'll see. Okay, maybe.
I mean, anything can happen in the Feywild. Literally anything. Like you wouldn't be surprised if like you've seen like Fey creatures polymorph people into things. You don't think it might be outside of the realm of possibility for someone to get
How many
arbor morphed?
Ira's gonna shout like very loudly. She's like, whoever turned our friend into a tree, can you please turn him back? Just out into the unknown.
Can I try to cast message and see if I can talk to him?
Sure.
Thank you for saving me a spell slot, because I was going to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say to the Durkin tree?
Hey, Durkin, is that you? Can you talk? Are you aware of what's going on? What the hell happened?
Am I aware and conscious?
Yeah, you hear everything that Lily is saying to you.
Yes, I can hear everything.
Are you okay? Do you feel
fine.
I'm going to, touch the tree.
Uh-huh.
Does it feel like a tree, or does it feel like it's an illusion?
It feels very solid.
I didn't ask if it felt solid. Does it feel like a tree? Is it, barky and rough?
Yeah, you feel tree bark, yeah.
I'm going to start digging out around the mound of dirt to try to take him out of the ground, and I'll put him in the bag.
Okay.
Or attempt to put him in the bag.
The object that you okay, to put something in the bag of holding, it has to fit within the diameter of the bag.
His head's not that big.
It's a tree with
tree
roots
now.
and branches. It's not like imagine like a bonsai tree at the height of Durkin and to scale.
Okay. It's too big for me to pick it up.
can you move?
I'm gonna try and move.
The tree sways side to side.
Can you walk around?
Shit. Does that mean all the other people or all the other trees are people? Fuck.
Hey, Ira, play that song again. The one that had all the little rabbits and things running around. Let's see if the tree dances.
I'm not dancing
Sure.
with you.
Ira plays the Song of Cultivation.
Make a performance check with advantage.
Okay. That's my lowest performance yet. Oh,
There it is!
There we go.
So that's a nat 20.
yeah, it is.
Beat a 31.
Beat a 31.
The same instance goes down. Everything. The song feels like it's lifted with the percussion. Durkin, you feel your consciousness being pulled down into the earth. You feel yourself becoming one with it, and then all of a sudden,
All of a sudden,
Yeah!
Oh, shit.
all of a sudden, you're met with a face in total blackness. It's made out of tree. What looks at a tree leaves. It's one eye. Its left eye closed, and you can see just horrible, like almost burn mark scarring. Not burn mark, but like, you know, like when I don't know how to explain it. When like skin gets kind of weird when it heals, from like burns or from like acid or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that. That's what it kind of
Scar.
looks like. Yeah, scarring. And you hear a voice is, one of his dares to enter my realm? I don't think so. And you feel your consciousness just like if your entire consciousness could be slammed with a sledgehammer. That is what you feel. You are just rocked. And you burst apart from the tree.
Like, is the tree still there and I just like pop out of it almost?
No, it like shatters and breaks. The tree falls over.
Okay.
Yeah. But in that instant, right before you come back into your body, you're given you see an image of what looks like a giant, very muscular man silhouetted with basically, think about like, you remember in like the Hercules movie where like Zeus was sitting on top of a chair with like these big stone arms?
Yeah,
it's that same general idea, but it's you see like this giant persona of this gigantic muscular man sitting in this big stone chair, but everywhere around him there are sort of half dead and dying like trees sort of around the base of this giant monument, and you just hear just the biggest, deepest voice go that was either very brave or very dumb. Either way, it was entertaining. Keep it up.
Yes, I will.
And in that instance, you are brought back to consciousness. And when I get you back, could I get you to throw the board back up, please? Because it went away.
Mm-hmm.
Game. Again, the tree that keeps on giving, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, in an instant, where there was a tree, you hear this awful cracking and horrible breaking noise as all of the red leaves on the tree sort of wilt all at once and fall away, and the tree trunk explodes apart. And in doing so, Durkin appears, basically flung from his position and skidding to the ground in the dirt a few feet away.
Our group needs to be more careful around trees.
What if you are the tree, though?
Well, we can still be
Durkin, are you
careful.
okay?
I think I'm okay.
What happened?
I don't really know. I got pulled into the ground. And what do we know of some lord or something with a scarred face?
Maybe do a medicine check on him just to make sure he looks like there's something wrong.
Sure, roll it. Dano, can you get the board up, please?
Oh,
Would,
I can put it up. Sorry.
Would
You're good.
would Ira associate a scarred face with any god?
Well,
Go. I think Emmett's on the track. Go ahead.
well, I know when I saw her face for the first time, there was a portion of it that I guess was scarred. Could
Yeah.
possibly be her.
I did play her song after all.
Well, they were very upset I entered their realm.
Oh,
Wasn't willing.
I don't think it much mattered to them.
Are you okay? Have you angered her?
They just shot me back out of their realm, and now I'm here.
Well, it's better than being a tree.
It was magnificent.
What, being a tree?
Yeah. Is there? You looked exactly like that tree back at the temple, Durkin.
I mean, we can put you back if you'd rather be a tree and just leave you here.
You have this power?
No, he doesn't.
I think no one should be turning into trees. How about we don't do that?
I just figured we'd just glue them back together.
I mean, if
or
it is
something.
Durkin's greatest wish to become a tree, perhaps we should fulfill that for him.
How about you do that on your own time when we come back here? How about, you be a tree whenever you want to later?
be the tree that you want to be.
be the tree you want to see in the world.
It is true. You do have some duties that you need to complete first, Durkin. Unless
Yes,
you
we have
want
much to accomplish.
Then you come back, you be that tree.
Thank you for your kind words.
All right, let's.
Are any of the red
We have a lot of
leaves?
traveling. Oh.
Are any of the red leaves? I know you said they wilted, but are they? Did they like turn to ash, or are they laying around?
No, they all just look like dead leaves, like dead and brown, and curled up.
Perfect. I'm gonna take several and put them in my poisoner's kit.
Okay.
Emmett, do you want to see if you can try to like pray to her and see if you can talk to her and get kind of a vibe if there's something she doesn't want to speak to in the forest?
Well, I guess I could see if we're overstaying our welcome, but
We are in the process of exiting.
We can't move any faster.
we'll be mindful, I guess. I suppose if this happens again, then we might need to have a conversation.
You can let her know she's more than welcome to move the ground underneath us and just put us where we're trying to go.
Do not tell her that.
I feel
Do
like
not offer a god to
having
change. That seems like a dangerous proposition.
Maybe
I
we
said
don't.
put us where we want to go.
You don't know what effects it would give to us. Remember what happened when we were thrown into the celestial realm the first time?
Yeah.
I mean, I could ask really nicely, but I think we're okay so far. Just hopefully not get turned into any more trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't want to be rooted here.
So are we all ready
Gives
to
a
go?
big smile. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I appreciated Emmett's joke, okay?
Emmett, I think you said, if I recall correctly, you wanted to. You said you wanted to like ask cultivation, something like if it was okay to. Did you still want to like do that, or?
Maybe at the next time that we make rest, just if we're already on our way out, like I don't know. Maybe next time we take a break while traveling, I'll see if I can meditate or find a sap or a little sapling to talk to.
Okay. All right. So, this is that was the start of the second day. So as you all are traveling here, Ira.
Yeah.
Roll a D100. Okay, 26. No shot. Okay, alright. Fuck yeah. Alright. So,
I don't like when he says shit like that. It makes me concerned.
So this day of travel becomes harder. The terrain here is very rocky, very hilly, and shifts between inclines and declines, steep inclines and declines, as if you're moving through a very like up and down valley. When you all crest the top of a decently taller hill, and there's a break in the trees, you all can look out over the rest of the verdant sea in the immediate valley in front of you. You can see far enough that, and over top of the rest of the tree canopy here, that you all can see just on the horizon line what looks like the silhouette of a somewhat large city with very tall buildings.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden this... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to ask what style of building it was.
It is... make a perception check. Okay. It looks like a mix between, like it's really kind of hard to see at this distance any kind of detail, but you do see what look like rising Gothic spires. Those are the items those are sort of like the big ticket items that you can see this far away.
Is Gothic architecture associated with any of the nations?
The nation of deceit.
Okay.
And you gather, and this is off to the west, so that you gathered that is Elohim. And in that moment, when the rest of you sort of take it all in, and you can actually see the first sort of checkpoint in the goal of your journey, like the landmark, to let you know that you're headed in the correct direction. The sky, and this is it's currently a very, like, not, there's some clouds but not really, but it is a bright, beautiful day. And as you take all of this in a moment, it's like almost like someone turns down the light, almost like an eclipse where everything grows dark and black, but there's this like orangish red sort of light that permeates the entire area, the entire sky. You all look around, and this change was stark and quick. And the music needs to change because this is not. As you look on, everybody make another perception check. Okay. Emmett and Mikael, make intelligence checks.
Oh boy. Hey.
Okay. Emmett, you see it, but you don't know. You see this, but you don't rightly know what it means. The sky has gone almost completely black. There are no stars, but the sun, you all can see now that there's a bright burning sun against this stark black background, and it's creating this weird atmosphere. There's a shimmering as you all look at in the sun's direction. There's a shimmering that happens about almost through the entire sky. It sort of ripples a little bit, kind of like, Emmett, you don't recognize it, but Mikael, it's almost like you're looking through a magnifying glass at the sky. And where light normally permeates everything, the sun's light permeates everything, you see it focus into this tight beam that just kind of streaks down from the heaven, and it strikes on top of one of the Gothic spires that you see. And a second goes by, and a rush of the air around all of you all rushes towards the west. And then there is a bright flash of light. The sun, even the light from the sun, goes completely dark momentarily as you see a bright orange and yellow mushroom cloud erupt from the west. And then that air that was rushing from you all towards the west, you feel it. I need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Oh
my god, can I grab all of them?
Please.
Make a dex check. Lily, you're
I'm
good.
so small, help.
Okay. Let's see. You can grab Ira, but Emmett rolled a natural 1. So, Emmett, you are lifted wholesale off of your feet, and you are just flung back until you slam into a tree. Mikael, you can sort of like brace yourself up against and behind, Durkin, you're able to grab Ira, but Emmett, with your natural 1, you're unsavable. You're just sort of lifted wholesale off your feet. You're sent flying until a tree trunk finally stops your momentum, and in doing so, you take some bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Ooh, you take 24 points of bludgeoning damage, force bludgeoning damage from slamming into the tree so hard.
24 points.
Your air is just completely, the wind, your breath is just completely knocked out of you. You got Emmett, guys. Emmett's probably some 15, 20 feet behind you all. You all know where he is because you hear the loud slamming and cracking against the tree.
I'll bring back there, and I want to go check on him.
Okay.
Like,
Lily turns and goes to check on Emmett, and you guys are left with, after about 15 seconds or so, 30 seconds, something like that, the sky sort of gets its light back. The day sort of just returns to normal. And as you look towards the west, you can see a raging inferno where the spires were. Now you can see two of the large spires still remain, but one of them is, well, actually, no, none of the spires remain. I don't know why I'm even trying to. Nothing. You see nothing now on the horizon line except for a gigantic plume of smoke rising into the sky. That's tinted with orange and yellow to indicate that there's still a raging fire from that explosion point.
do we really need to keep going this way?
I think, if anything, that makes our going this way more urgent.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Those spires weren't anything
Is
important.
that thing that happened with the sun, is that like something that like rings any bells in Ira's head?
Make a history check with advantage.
No, it's not good. About this one. Oh, it's
Okay.
better.
The DC wasn't super duper high because you definitely would have been taught this in history lessons. And being the crown princess, you would have been taught some military lessons as well. Yeah, the sort of you didn't think and you hoped you would never see it in your lifetime, and it's only ever been used once before in history. That was a divine intervention, straight from Solios, from Honor. It is like game mechanically, it is a max level cleric rolling their divine intervention and succeeding. And what it basically is it is all of the light in the world at any given time, focused via a lens and focused at a singular point. And it's essentially like an orbital rail strike, like if we're speaking modern terms, or like a thermonuke kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a once in a lifetime thing that the high priest of Honor can do. So I think Ira was asking a question first.
Sorry.
No, yeah. I was gonna be. Would Ira be like the assumption that this means that Solarlos has like actively declared war on Elohim? Would that be what like?
Yeah. Yes.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, do either Durkin or myself know what the hell that spire was? What the building was?
It was just the city of Elohim.
So the city of Elohim is essentially gone.
No, Elohim's the country, just a city.
Or the city.
Yeah. Elohim is the deceit's like country.
Right.
Yeah.
This isn't the city that Durkin and I were in
Yes.
before we got
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
basically gone.
All of you all were there. All of you all were there.
Well, I guess we're not going to get any answers to our questions there.
How far away does the I know that we're in the verdant sea technically, so you know whatever. How far away does the does it look like it's gonna take to get to the city?
Make a survival check. Okay. +3. That's not terrible. It's hard to tell exactly how far away, and but you can guesstimate that it's still days away. Barring like nothing else ridiculous happening, like if you were to just like march at a fast pace, you'd probably get there in like 4 more days or so. And that's at like double pace where you would like exhaust your, you know what I mean? Like you'd have to yeah.
Well,
Kira.
Oh yeah, we can.
In your studies, are you aware of any gods that don't exist anymore?
Am I aware of any gods that don't exist anymore? No. I wouldn't have been taught that.
As in gods that were killed?
Yeah.
Why do you ask, Mikhail?
Been nagging at me.
Are you talking about the last war?
No, well, maybe, I don't know. Just, what whoever has said to me on several occasions when I'm sifting through other people's consciousness, they've told me these people, whoever it is, Deceit or whomever, has said multiple times that they thought that they killed us all, and what Papa Turtle said about my city and my people being wiped out. I'm just curious if that included a god that they worship, because for the life of me, I can't think of who somebody with my abilities, which one of the gods that are currently here, who we would have patronized. I can't. It does. None of them fit to me. And so I'm just curious if when they wiped us out... Well, I'm just curious if when they wiped us out, they wiped out our god.
I mean, I'm not sure about this kind of thing at all, but does it have to be a god that might have made not so good friends with the deities here?
What do you
Could
mean?
be something else.
I think we'll find the answers to your questions in the royal libraries, Mikhail.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Again, just asking.
I know.
Okay. What is your guys' next step?
Onwards. Westward.
Okay.
Indeed, on westwards.
Obviously not going there.
What do you mean not going there? That's where we're headed.
To the city that's currently burning?
Yeah.
We're gonna get ash?
It's the direction we gotta go anyways, so.
Can we go around it?
Well, yeah, we've got 7 days.
I mean,
decide
let's
that,
just
Like,
let's
we've got
let's
a
say
long
for the sake of
time.
argument, everybody hasn't been killed there. They're probably gonna be really pissy.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, obviously, I can't go parading around Elohim, even if the city wasn't on fire.
But couldn't you?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you go riding around there?
Oh, no reason. I'm just in a lot of trouble.
Oh, okay. Well then, wait, I got you, girl. We'll hide.
Thank you.
Real quick, sorry. Joe, could y'all turn down the game music, or maybe I don't know if I can do it.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, thanks. All right. So you guys continue heading westward. Okay. You all travel the remainder of the day unaccosted, and you all bed down again. However, when you all typically go to have your morning meal, you're met with the same reminder that oh wait, you guys ate good berries. Never mind, you're full for the day. Okay. So, during the night, again, during your shift, Mick, you hear that same metal biting into wood sound, but it's closer this time. However, it's still an echoing noise, so you cannot determine its exact direction, but you hear it more frequently now. It goes on for a couple of minutes at a time.
Mm-hmm.
A very steady doom 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 doom.
Can I actively try to figure out? I know it's echoing and everything, but can I actually actively try to figure out what direction it's coming from?
What's your you're a human?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you don't have dark vision. It's really dark out. It's pitch black.
Yeah, but it's sound.
Right.
I'm not looking to see where it's at. I'm trying to see if I can't echolocate it.
Like I said, it's sort of echoing all around you. But go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage. Okay. Now, unfortunately,
No
you can't
idea.
tell exactly where it's coming from. Yeah. Okay. For the third day. Let's see. Who hasn't rolled a D100 yet? Emmett.
D100. Okay.
90. Wow.
Whoa.
And can I do a flavor thing just as we're resting and sort of getting ready to go? I'm trying to cast Magic Stone and just talk to the egg.
Make a religion or nature check.
We'll try religion. It's all the same stat to me. Well,
Okay. What do you want to say to it?
just so we saw some crazy things, and I want to make sure you're safe, and I want to make sure that we're sort of taken care of. I don't know, do you think that people can be friends when they're so different? I like to think so.
Just sort of sitting
What?
there and focusing on it.
Oh.
Were you going to ask? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that's it.
Okay. You're sitting there and you focus on it. You close your eyes, sort of lean your head down towards it. when your magic connects to it, you speak your words, your vision at the back of your eyelids, so with your eyes closed, the back of your eyelids sort of begin swirling with that weird multicolor.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of it sort of swirls and swirls until it forms into a shape. It's perfectly circular. And then you see, like, in the middle, a pupil begins to form almost. A reptilian pupil. As you now see this eye staring back at you, looking at you, and recognizing you.
Oh.
And then it goes away. And you open your eyes and you're looking at the thing.
Well, either way, we'll be friends. Okay. Then he goes about his day.
Okay. Alrighty then.
I am going to Durkin. Have you heard any strange noises on your watch shifts?
I don't believe anything out of the ordinary.
Ira, have you heard any strange noises on your watch shifts?
Nope.
I'm basically going to ask everybody the same damn question.
No, I was just talking to the egg.
Like, what kind of weird things?
I don't know. It sounds like somebody's cutting a tree down. I keep hearing it. I heard it the night before last. It was very far away. I could barely hear it. No, I heard it last night, and it was much louder and more constant. But it sounds like the sound of an axe biting into a tree. That, like, thumping noise, you know what I mean?
Huh.
It's just weird. I can't, with this damn forest, I can't figure out what direction it's coming from. It just sounds like it's all over, everywhere at once.
And perhaps you should wake us and be hunted.
If you want to, next shift, or next time we bed down, I can keep a more watchful eye out, or ear out.
Or maybe someone can, since you're the only one who's hearing it, maybe someone else stays up while you take your shift.
Yeah.
See if anyone else is hearing it.
Or I could just wait till I hear it and then wake somebody up. I feel like I'm going crazy.
I don't think you're going crazy. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a reason you're the only one who's hearing it. Let's be real. We've seen a lot of weird things out here in the forest, so to assume that you're going crazy is that makes no sense.
All right.
So as you all gather your things, does anyone want to do anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, everybody make an investigation check.
Oh, what are we missing now? Ooh, I crit. Woo!
Okay. Lily. As you all are looking through your things, and a lot of you all are very relieved. You don't find anything else missing. Lily, you can't find your shoes.
Oh no? Hey,
What's wrong, Lily?
Does anyone see my shoes? I know I left. They should be right in here. This is where I always put them.
You're
They're
helpful
super
for the
cute.
shoes.
Okay. Lily, you can make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Not counting the one from before, like, there's a separate investigation check?
Correct. Correct. Because you're now focused on something completely different. Right? 16. So you can't find your shoes anywhere. However, you notice that there are, and it was kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It's kind of been hard to notice because the grass here is kind of almost like Kentucky bluegrass, where it's like very thick and firm. But you notice that there are some small little footprints just wandering throughout the camp in general.
Oh, okay. Okay, I would point that out to everyone.
And what they look like they look like small three-toed somethings. Don't know what from exactly, but it has 3 toes. And it's a small foot.
Okay.
Would I recognize it?
Make a nature check.
Maybe I could do something.
Are there any, like, animals or anything near us? That... Okay. Figure if there's any...
I'll say with your investigation check, Lily, there's nothing around your camp. Like, there aren't any animals within sight or anything.
Can you talk...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you talk to, like, trees or rocks or anything like that? Or is it only animals that you can talk to?
It's mainly animals and rocks.
Like, is there anything here that you could ask and be like, hey, do you know what these footprints, like, who came in and apparently stole my shoes?
Well, I could ask the rocks, but usually they don't really talk back. Sometimes they help out.
I'm not trying to walk around barefoot. I'm just saying.
Mikhail and Durkin should know what these things are, what those footprints look like, right?
And why is that?
Because, well, Mikhail would, from our military training.
What would your military training have to do with knowing about footprints, small footprints in the verdant?
Scouting and fucking survival.
Unfortunately, these don't. No, dude. No.
I know what they're. It's.
What do you think? What do you think they are? What do you think they are?
They're probably kobolds.
They're not kobolds.
I'm loudly scream. Hey, I'm sure that this is just supposed to be a fun prank, but I do not have the feet to be walking out here barefoot. I cannot. I can't be doing that, please. Could you return them? Please give me my shoes back.
Make a persuasion
Can I see if
check.
I recognize what these prints are?
You say make a persuasion check?
Emmett, yeah, make a persuasion check. Emmett's kind of already done that, and I can't.
Oh shit! Go ahead. Yeah.
I tried to argue our military training would let us know what they are, but he said no.
Because they wouldn't. It's not a kobold.
Disagree.
Okay.
It's a goblin. Either way, it's a little.
Like, okay, sorry. When I say little, I mean the footprints are the size of like your pinky finger.
Oh, that's a horse of a different color. Of course they wouldn't know that. I'm thinking like humanoid footprint, just a small one.
I needed to be more clear with my description. No, they are at best like the size of your pinky, maybe not even. Like they're tiny.
I was like, hey.
Did anyone respond to me asking for my shoes back?
Unfortunately, you get no response.
Oh, no. Okay.
And also, unfortunately, you all notice that it's been very bright and sunny and clear the past few days. However, you all hear a crack of thunder. And you look up and you see that the smoke that was billowing, that was rising from the city, is the wind has pushed it to cover a lot of this side of the forest, and you guys can't see the sky through the smoke. When you look up, you see lightning crackling within the smoke cloud above you all. It smells like fire and brimstone around here all of a sudden, and you see in a bright flash, lightning begins crashing down from the sky. And I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, me.
Swear to God.
So fucked up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This is after a long rest, though, right?
Correct.
Don't you have like heroic inspiration?
I do. I don't remember what it does. Hold on.
It's 1d8.
Yeah,
You really don't want the 10.
I don't. I'll take a 16.
Ooh.
Our poor little gnome.
He can't catch a break.
No.
Yeah. Where's I'm looking for.
He's gonna
Durkin.
come in clutch one of these days.
I'm looking for Durkin.
One of these days. And he's been useful. He's the whole reason we found Papa Turtle.
Durkin.
Sorry, say again?
Deck save. Okay. Emmett, of course. Lily actually just saves. Okay, so just Emmett. Well, sorry. Emmett takes full damage. Everybody else takes half.
300. What?
23 points of lightning damage as a freak lightning storm begins crashing down all around you all.
Perhaps it
Don't forget the 5.
You what's that?
Oh, I already burned through the 5.
You run it up or down?
Round down.
Round down.
11. So we take 6 after the 10 HP.
Okay.
Again.
Oh. Sorry, I mean, I promise I'm not targeting you, but
I'm bruised and singed.
yeah, he's just taking a couple beatings the past couple days. So, your all's progress slows here during the lightning storm. You guys can either stop and take shelter, or you all can move at 2 different paces. You can move at a normal pace or a slowed pace. Moving at a normal pace, you will have you will make another dex check to avoid being struck by lightning as you move quickly past the storm. If you move slower, you will take you can roll the dex saves with advantage. If you choose to stop and take cover, you won't have to take anything, but you will lose basically half a day of travel.
I vote we just travel slowly, carefully.
I agree.
Agreed.
Keep it moving.
Sorry, the moving slowly. You also lose about a quarter day's worth of travel moving slowly.
Yeah, that's the compromise.
Better than dying and better than sitting still.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. I forgot to ask at the beginning. How are you all divvying? Were you burning another spell slot, Emmett, for good berries, or were you eating the rest of Mikkel's rations? What are you guys doing for food for the day?
I assume I was just using the spell slot.
Okay, I didn't want to assume because burning a spell slot at this level is kind of a thing. Just go ahead and mark that one spell slot off for you then, if that's what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys decided to move slowly. Everybody roll dex saves with advantage.
Thank you for that advantage.
Did you roll a 1 and a 20?
He did.
Yeah,
as a matter
yeah,
of
he
fact.
sure did.
And Lily, unfortunately, rolls an 8 and a 9.
I do.
Ira, what did you?
16 and a 12.
16 and 12. The 16 succeeds. Dark and the 20 succeeds, and the 28 succeeds as well. So everybody will take half damage. Lily, you will take full.
Roll like dog shit.
No, no, I am down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
What? 13?
So I'm assuming you guys got plenty of healing magic around you all. I'm assuming that one of you all would be willing to burn a
I
spell slot to
really
get it
use
back up.
healing hands to design a spell slot. So.
Okay. So as you all, sorry, go ahead.
Should I roll for the health that it gives her?
Yeah, go ahead. So as you all are making your way through this lightning storm, it gets kind of out of control. The sky is almost completely blacked out here. Very little light coming through. Most of the light is from the cracking lightning. It is crashing all around you all violently. It's setting parts of the forest on fire, scattering animals, and you all take some hits as you all are moving through. Most of you all doing a pretty good job, but Lily just gets clipped one too many times, making your way through this lightning storm. And just as you all are getting out, Lily is struck with a lightning bolt, square on, and falls unconscious, getting to a smoldering stop in the ground there. Mick and Durkin, you all begin pulling her out and pulling her away into a safe place. As Ira runs over and lays healing hands on her. You, Lily, you come back to consciousness with 6 health.
Yeah, I think at that point we'll pull off and take shelter.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, Lily can't take any more of that.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, and Emmett's pretty low too.
I'm fine with my hair like singed partially off.
Yeah, so you all decide to, I'll say you got about a half day worth of travel. Well, yeah, if you guys are just going to pull off and rest, you're just basically just going to spend the rest of the day waiting out the storm. So you all just sort of relax for the day. You all can take a short roll, hit dice for a short rest, if you'd like.
Sure. And also note that I'll cook up something with some of the leftover fruit bits and the things that are just in the general area. We have plenty of fresh water, what with the rain. But I'll also make a replenishing meal. So in addition to anything you roll another 1d8 HP.
7. You said a 1d8?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 8. Perfect.
The dice are not favoring some people this evening. Okay, you all managed to find a little overhang outcropping in the side of a hill where it's just enough rock cover that you all can get like a little fire going, stay dry, and stay out of the... and you can go back deep enough to where it doesn't... you're not at risk of getting struck by lightning. The storm carries on for the better part of the day. Just as twilight begins to hit the valley, the verdant sea, the lightning storm stops. However, it begins to absolutely downpour. This is more rain than any of you all have ever seen come down at one point. You basically can't see individual, like it's just a sheet of water pouring from the sky. the ground outside of your outcropping is there's so much water coming down at once it's starting to begin to flood just a little bit. But it does seem that the tree roots, the extensive tree root system here is drinking in a lot of this water. So, as you guys basically kill time for the rest of the day, take it easy, and night begins to fall. I heard a couple of things. Mick, are you taking your watch by yourself?
I'm going to take my watch by myself, and in the event that I hear the sound again, I will wake someone up.
Okay.
This is a weird thing, but since we have little creatures that are starting to mess around with us, I'm going to try and pour a little oil just in a circle around where we're staying. Like, I know we're pretty well enclosed, but just if something crosses it, I want to see, like, maybe in more detail or what direction they're walking.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you get that. Get the circle of oil poured around the campsite. Yeah, night falls. You all go through your shifts, and Mikhail, when your shift comes, the sound returns. However, it's not just one. You hear hundreds of this noise in quick succession, one after another. And it is all around you. And it's actually loud enough that most of you all wake up. Or you all wake up.
Uh-oh.
But it only happens for a couple of minutes at a time. So it'll go on for a couple of minutes and it'll stop. And it'll happen hundreds of little
Ooh. That's unsettling.
That's way faster than it was the first night, and faster than it was last night.
So what exactly does it sound like?
So when it sounds like so what it sounded like to me the first night and kind of the second night was the sound of like an axe being hit into a tree.
As you all look out into the dark night around you all, who has dark vision?
I do.
Okay, I want to say it's like you're the only person. ASMR don't have dark vision, I don't think.
They have?
Do they?
Have light vision?
I think you can cast the spell light. I don't know that you have light vision.
Dark
Dark vision.
says I do.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought we had dark vision.
Okay.
I just can't.
For some
find
reason,
where
I
it
thought
is.
like, for whatever reason.
Species trait.
Do what?
It's under species traits.
Okay.
Species traits.
Yeah. Range of 60
Yeah, it
feet.
is.
Yeah.
Dark vision.
Okay. So range of 60 feet. So as you all look out into the woods, or to the forest around you all, with dark vision, you can see at just the edge of your black-white vision, you can see. Make a perception check. Those of you with dark vision.
Perception.
Sleepy era.
Okay. It's actually a pretty high check, but Lily, you just managed to get it.
Hey.
You can see. You swear you see something move, and then you all hear like the choppy noises again. And Lily, you managed to catch what looks like a long bladed thing sort of wrapping around and digging into one of the trees as it moves and picks up and moves to another one very quickly. As you follow it, you see that there is something very, very large out there that has wrapped itself in a circle, in a 60-foot diameter circle around you all.
Oh.
With what you see, what looks like hundreds of legs grasping onto all the various trees around you, sort of making this ring of legs and trees, bladed legs and trees.
Okay. I'm gonna point that out to anyone who can see, to see if maybe they might be able to notice it as well.
Those of you with dark vision, when she points it out, you guys can see it.
What did you say it looks like was what was wielding it?
You step a little bit farther forward to like get a better just a better look at it. You can see that these things are legs attached to a very long body.
It's like giant centipede kind of thing.
Emmett, when you say that out loud, it kind of clicks in, like you've only ever seen these seen them in like really small form, but like that's it elicits a very visceral primal reaction in the animal part of your brain. This something with a lot of really sharp legs and a really, really long body has encirculated you all here. Encircled. Wow.
Encirculated.
That's right. Big boy words.
We're just making shit up now.
Yeah, love some fake words. Nothing better.
It seems to be, whatever it is, it seems to be waiting just on the edge of your all's vision. It's not making any moves now.
Like, does it seem to realize that we're there?
Well, you know, a lot of predators, when they realize that they've been seen, they sort of stop.
Oh no, okay.
Well, as a precaution, I might throw a hunter's mark on it if I can see it enough to register what it is.
You can see and know it for what it is, so you can cast Hunter's Mark on it, and now you get the general. Now you, with that information, you notice that it's all around you. It's one singular thing, but it is all around you.
That's not great.
No.
That's not great.
So, I will do this. I don't know how I'm gonna. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do this. So, all right. We'll say like you guys are like here. So
Where'd Theo come from?
I don't know where Theo came from. So you all are like here. Oh, I never actually uploaded the picture of it. Huh.
Way to go.
You gonna wish that I had.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just go pictureless? You know, just do like one of those circles.
Nope.
That's fine.
It's that.
Oh no!
But it
That's not too
is.
bad, actually.
Is it made out of plants?
He's just a guy. He's just a little fella. Bladed legs.
Like his energy.
Oh, 60-foot diameter. That would wait. No,
You
yeah,
can go
no,
to the side.
well, I meant
go to the
radius.
side.
I mean, because it needs to be like.
So the diagonal is the wrong measurement, so you want to go to the side, not diagonally.
Oh yeah, you're kind of right about that, aren't you?
Kind of.
Okay. Yeah.
There he is. Wow.
Okay. So we're talking a very, very, very big centipede.
Very, very big indeed.
And only 3 of us can see it. That's fun.
But I can like really see it.
Well, I can cast. If we're going to attempt something, I can cast light,
Yeah, same.
which We can have 2 bright lights, 5 bright lights, infinite bright lights, if you will.
Okay.
Have you guys described what you're seeing to Mikhail and?
Yeah,
Oh
they
yeah,
said
he
it out loud.
didn't see it. I would have started to describe it. That's why the other 2 were able to see it.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to double check to make sure that was the characters and not just in-game discussion.
Did you say you were throwing a bunch of light up too?
No. I said that we could. Haven't done it yet.
Okay.
I am going to tap my staff and whisper to some stones, though.
So that's okay. Fair enough. So those of you who don't have dark vision, they can describe it to you all you want, but you still cannot see this thing.
Can I feel its presence? Can I like reach out and try to feel its mind? I'm asking.
Make an intelligence check.
The answer can be no.
Yeah, but immediately saying no is no fun.
I cannot.
Oh,
No.
oh no.
You're not smart enough.
I can't differentiate between you guys yet.
Do you think it's a good idea to light up the area, or will that enrage it?
I mean, he already knows we're here, so we might as well.
And he already knows we know he's here because he's stopped.
Yeah. Exactly. So I mean,
does he?
That's what he said. He said like predators usually stop when they realize they've been spotted.
Mm-hmm.
So if he already knows, then it's only doing us a disservice.
Well, we've only ever heard this sound at night, right, Mikhail? What if it gets really bothered by the light and then attacks us?
Well,
And it could attack us, or it could run away.
Yeah.
All right. I'll cast lights and I'll cast. How big is light? How big is? I'll.
20-foot radius.
Yeah. Emmett, how accurate are you with those stones of yours?
Ooh. What's that?
I'm not bad.
All right. If I enchant a couple of them to glow, could you throw them so that they're near the creature but doesn't hit him?
I think so.
All right. I'll
Okay.
4 rocks lit up with light.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use magic stone, and I'll aim for somewhere that is close to it, but not directly on this creature.
Okay. What's the range of magic stone?
Actually, since I'm not trying to hit it, and I just wanted to get close, I can use it as a spell action, and it's 60 feet. Otherwise, it's the 30 short range, 120 long range.
Okay. What's the range on light? Like, what's the
20 foot radius of light, and then an additional 20 feet of dim light.
Okay. So essentially, you would need to get it 20 feet away from the thing, right?
Hmm.
And then okay. So
Oh wait, she can only light 1 stone.
Okay. Well, I'll do one too.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well. Fuck me.
You want
The hell are you exhausted for?
someone else?
I
can
didn't
do the
realize I could
circles
click buttons.
If you want.
Say that again.
You all would be in dim light. Okay. So as you fling the rock out, and the light crests and touches this entity, it immediately unfurls and moves its long body far enough away that you guys can no longer see it.
Okay.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh no!
I don't see anything.
Sorry, I mean anybody who has dark vision can roll a perception check. Everybody, well, the other ones can too, but you have disadvantage. I should have said that. I think I need to make this map bigger for this.
Well, I'll take my fucking disadvantage, you prick.
Jesus.
Don't do that.
Challenge me to a good time.
There we go. Oh, come on. Don't do me like this.
Oh, also, I would actually have advantage because it's still Hunter's marked.
I'm just moving the map. Sorry, I'm struggling currently.
Fragment, is that what we're doing? What is that?
Okay.
Why do I feel like I have to be within like the same pixel of this to grab? Please. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna bring you all to the middle of the map. What is that? That's the thing. Okay. So it is... I think that...
Sweet baby Jesus.
It's gotta be... It's 120 feet long. Where'd you guys go?
No.
Underneath.
Oh no, it was so tiny underneath it. Oh no. Like that.
Okay. Close.
This thing is disgusting.
Don't let it hear you say
It's
that.
kind of cute. Look at his little face.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so you guys, so you call out and you see this thing rush back towards you all. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Crap baskets.
Welcome to level 5, boys and girls.
Dislike. Where's the rock that's emitting light?
Good question, because be that big.
I'm going to take my
Mainly
dogs
for
out
the
real
two
quick.
people that can't see.
It's underway.
What do you say?
Take the dogs out real quick.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we've got the INT. We got Durkin. And then
Hey, what was that perception check for before you got all ADHD brained and made the map bigger?
what perception check? Oh, it was to see if you all failed, you all would have been surprised, but you didn't fail.
Oopsie poopsie.
Yeah. Yeah, close though.
Of course, when it doesn't matter, I roll ridiculously well.
That's how it works.
I know. It's always how it works. Oh, you have a disadvantage roll on this perception check. I rolled 23 and a 20. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
No.
No, you have disadvantage roll on this perception check. If you fail, you die. I roll a 1 and a 2.
All right.
Where am I in the lineup?
Third?
Sure.
No. Is that really my bad? No, we're not doing that one. Okay. We start off. This thing screeches out with a horrible, raspy, chittering scream as it kind of coils up on itself, standing damn 60 feet tall, or, 60 feet tall. It's 120 feet tall. Yeah, go ahead, Durkin.
Barbarian Rage.
Yep.
Long.
Yeah, because it's
Just
circumference.
an edge. Like, is that?
It's 120 times pi. Whatever.
Well, it was supposed to be. It just takes up 120 cells because it was 60 feet at your whatever.
Trying to get to something I can hit.
In radius,
And the
right.
radius, but the circumference is a circle with a radius of 60 feet is 2 pi 60. So it'd be
Well, I can move 45. feet. Does that work?
375 feet long.
Okay.
FYI.
Well,
Just FYI, just letting you know.
heard. It's gigantic. It's fucking It's a monstrosity.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna run up and fucking smack it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. 20 points of damage.
So that's the first hit.
Oh, and where's the rock with light on it?
It's like over here.
And you can see?
Oh, he's right up on top of it. You can see.
Oh no, sorry. That's 2 plus another 2, so 20. The first one is plus 4, so that's 24 damage for the first one. and then 22 damage for the second one.
It was okay. So how much was it for the first one again?
+2 for the rage, and then +2 for Great Weapon Master. So 24.
Okay.
And then 22 for the second hit.
Okay. Woo! It's a pretty good first hit as Durkin runs up and cleaves into one of the giant legs of the centipede. This milky green liquid pours out of it as you cleave into it. It raises the giant leg up out of the way, and it is its turn. And that giant leg that it raised up is going to come slamming down on top of you, Durkin. Okay. 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Take 22 points of bludgeoning damage, half. To 11.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. All right. Mick, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Let us do a. First of all, where the hell am I? I'm going to. Guess I'm gonna pull up right next to old Durkin, and I will throw. Which way is this thing facing us? Like, is it looking at us? Is its face facing us?
Yeah, it's looking right down on top of you.
Okay, and how high is its head? Current.
Pretty damn.
Okay.
But it's like huge. It's sort of like 60 feet above your head.
I just need. No, that's all I needed to know. It's 60 feet above my head.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I'm flipping a psychic blade, aiming for one of its eyes.
Okay, roll to hit.
Why did it do that? Why is it doing that?
Is it just not displaying?
Doesn't roll.
It's not rolling. Let me reset up or refresh. Sorry about that, folks.
No worries.
Not forgiven.
All right, I'll just roll a d20. Fuck me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it.
Does an 18 hit?
18 plus what? You roll a
8.
d20 plus. Okay, well, yeah. A 26 hits. Yeah.
All right. I have to type this out. /R, right?
Yeah.
So 10 points of damage. I really feel like that's not working right, but
You
whatevs.
gotta add your sneak attack to it.
Oh, this is math.
What
hang on.
is it?
I got a plus 3d6.
Is that what it is for rogue?
Yeah.
At level 5?
Was that 11? So 21? and then we'll do it again.
Okay.
11, so that misses. I would assume. Right?
A what?
An 11?
Yeah, that hits.
I guess it is the size of a house.
Right.
Why is it doing that?
Are you rolling to... Like, what are you clicking on when you're doing that?
I'm clicking it in D&D
understand.
Beyond,
But
like
what
I normally
icon
would.
Oh, okay.
Like, I clicked the... Well, make sure I'm not just dumb and doing so... Yeah, no, it doesn't matter what I click on that Psychic Blades attack.
Okay.
Got both applications open in Chrome.
Yeah. Well, that worked. So I'll just use short bow, because it's the same 1d6 plus 5.
Okay.
So I'll just use that.
So 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's for a total of 30, I think.
Yep.
Okay. That's P good damage between 2 attacks. Emmett.
Okay. So I have to zoom in a little bit because I just realized I am super zoomed out. I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About to here. And as I'm doing that, I'm muttering to myself through magic, "You're okay. It's going to be. You're okay. We can do this. This will be fine." To give myself a healing word because I'm still not doing great health wise. So I'll throw a little bit of extra health my way. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah. And then I will sling 2 stones at this guy.
Okay. And then roll your attacks.
Magic stone. That's an after 20.
Yeah, it is.
The other is 25. So, so for me, it's 2d6 plus 1d4 plus 4 damage. So for crit, is that 16 plus all of that? Since it's max die roll plus the standard roll.
Yep. So roll your damage and then add the full potential to it again. Yeah.
Okay. So that.
So 8.
Why is it? Hunter's Mark. Yeah. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark not being nice. That's not much.
So 9 plus what? 16? Then? Oh, you got dreadful strikes.
So it is that plus 16.
Yep. So 10 plus 6, 26. That's damage.
26 for a couple of rocks.
Not too bad.
And then my regular attack that also hit.
Okay.
And again, just yeah. And that's 9 plus another 1d6. So yeah, 14. So that is 26 plus 14.
40.
And when the rocks leave my sling, they just follow these crazy haphazard patterns until it hits it right in the eyes.
Okay. it lets out a horrific chattering scream. You see, you hadn't noticed this before, but now that like the whole battle's going on and everything, it's oozing this greenish milky liquid from like everywhere, like coming out from between its carapace. And now you notice that like it's kind of, I mean, it's getting everywhere. And after you rock slam into it and take it in the eyes, one of the eyes bursts, and this thing falls flat on the ground. And you have a moment where it's like, oh, it's dead. We did it. Then you hear cracking and plate shifting and things like bursting and breaking noises as coming out from the giant corpse of this thing, you see these black, they're not even that big. They're like this big. Oh, I gotta hold on. Like this big. You see hundreds or thousands of the like little tiny black centipede things just crawl their way out of this creature.
Oh no!
It is a swarm.
Did you literally turn a giant centipede into an aircraft carrier?
Maybe.
You're an ass.
It was pregnant.
Oh no! You
Centipede.
killed a pregnant. That's rude.
Although these things don't look exactly like the centipede. Imagine if a chest burster came out of a centipede.
Burn them.
Hey.
A what?
A xenomorph. A chest
From
burster
Alien.
from Alien.
I'd rather not.
Yeah. So imagine if an alien mated with a ginormous fucking centipede.
No, I won't.
Yeah, can't make me.
Okay, I fucked up. I sit and think about these things during the day. I hope you guys understand that.
You know, I'm starting to worry about you.
You should.
We can't wait this long. You don't need this much downtime.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Okay, so there are more than so like for every like icon there, it's like 5 or 10. Like an uncountable swarm of small black alien centipede things are now bursting forth from the giant centipede, and they are all screeching and chittering. It is a horrifying sound. And then they begin pouring in your all's direction.
When you say small, how small?
Like
Actual centipede size.
a little bit bigger, but yes. Like if a centipede was the size of like a
Ferret, dog, cat. What are we looking at?
a little bit
Chihuahua?
a little bit smaller than a ferret. Yeah, a little bit smaller than. They're considered tiny.
You're like a salamander.
An ermite.
Sure. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Like imagine it, like you're like in the deepest part of the Amazon and you see a centipede. Like it's just that it's
Okay, gotcha.
yeah. Horrifying. Yeah. So Ira, what would you like to do?
Great.
I know what you need to do, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Do we have a party without fireballs?
You do.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's no fire.
I have
Wait, hold on.
fireball.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
You have
Yay.
you have fire. You took fireball.
Don't you worry, it's coming for you.
Okay. How
Welcome
many
to
do you
the-
have?
Oh, I only have 2 level 3 spots, but still.
That'll get a few.
I okay. Let's see if this is effective. You're gonna cast hypnotic pattern
Ooh.
in a 30 30-foot cube. Whatever is, whatever gets a lot of them near,
Yeah.
They become charmed on for up to 1 minute if they fail the DC 16 wisdom.
Okay, 30. We'll say that is. We'll say that will impact half of the current swarm. So
they become incapacitated and have a speed of 0 if they become charmed.
So it's a flat. They don't have it. It's a 0 to their wisdom. Or roll a natural 19.
Rude.
They take no heed to your. You take no heed of your spell, and the horde is just in a tidal wave of insect coming towards you.
I'm gonna give Lily bardic inspiration, and just that's it.
Okay, Lily.
Is it my turn?
It is your
Yeah, you have a
turn.
bardic inspiration. It's a D8 now. BT dubs.
Okay.
As they say, kill it with fire, please.
Yes. So yeah, definitely get a fireball.
Okay, where would you like to place it?
Okay, so it's a 20-foot. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Kind of in the center, I think, is the best.
Would aim at the group that's closest to us.
Well, that's probably a good idea. Good idea. You're smart. Okay.
But to get as many of them as possible.
Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. No, that's not where I want to do. No. Moments. Hold on.
Moments.
It's not working. Okay, hold on.
I think you can do it and drag it. I think.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know about what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, so
You gotta set it to linger.
Yeah, it's not working. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I thought I had it. Oh, I do have it on linger. I don't know what's not working.
When you click off of it, if you try to click something else,
It's because you keep making it over
Okay.
here.
That makes sense. Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Help me.
Okay.
Joe's gonna do it for me because I'm struggling. Okay.
Well, actually,
Or just kidding. Whoever did it, yes, perfect. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So let's
It's
cast
a
it.
dex save, I believe.
Oh, did I just do the damage? I didn't mean to do the
no,
damage.
it's just fine. It's fine. I did both. It's good.
Oh, it did both. Okay.
Okay. Describe how you cast your fireball for me, please.
Okay. So she's kind of done today. She's already pissed off that she don't have her shoes. Those were bespoke. She is pissed off that she is being woken up in the middle of the night. So she is just fucking furious. So she lets out a very guttural, intense scream, stomps down and says, "Enough of this bullshit!" And then just unleashes fire that like literally is taking on all of the colors. Like it's getting all of the like whenever you like introduce other elements into fire and like it like gets like blue and red or whatever, like has all of the like rainbowy like just elements being coming out of it, and then it erupts on as many of these fuckers as it can.
Okay. Take a point of inspiration as well.
You.
Yeah, you all see this rainbow fireball erupt in the center of the swarm, charring a gigantic swath of them out of the way. Damn, I don't know how to calculate this towards the swarm, because it's not just 24 points to the swarm. So... that's probably the single highest point of like if like you just tally up like 24 points of damage onto each individual little centipede. That's like a lot of damage, but this thing has the swarm has a lot of health. I'm gonna say you did about 240 points of damage.
I will take that.
Okay. You manage to clear out quite a few of them, but it almost, you're like, you all look on in awe, and you're like, fuck yes, that was incredible. But then like 2 seconds go by, and just more centipedes just replace the space she just cleared out.
Not what we wanted.
Durkin, it's back to the top. Or Lily, sorry, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, Durkin.
All right. Mick, you get 5 temporary hit points. And I'm just gonna hold my action until they're closer.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's really nothing else I want to do.
Okay. As you brace yourself for the tidal wave, as the insects come crashing down on you all. You all are now covered with crawling, biting, stabbing black protomorph centipedes. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! Fuck!
Well, that's not good.
Okay, Lily, Mick, Emmett, you 3 are poisoned.
Again!
And your speed is reduced by half. And then everybody's going to take damage from the swarm. Everybody takes 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh, and I'm down again.
Can I attack it now?
Yeah, you can.
Ooh.
Oh, I also want to use cleave.
Yep.
Gotta remember how this works.
I think it's like a 5 foot. Maybe.
Yeah. They have to be...
Anyways, you're gonna hit a bunch of them when you cleave anyway. So just go ahead and
Okay.
roll your damage.
I'm gonna re-roll that damage. Okay, so that comes to 20.
Okay.
And then this one is just +6 damage.
So.
Because I think it's just straight damage without the modifier if I hit on cleave.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the second one, it's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And 18 damage. And then that one's just 10.
Okay. It's quite a bit of damage as you wade into this swarm of insects. So? Okay. Dano, roll a D100. No shot. No shot.
Oh,
No shot. So we're only
don't
going
think
to
I'm gonna
multiply those rolls by 1. Oh my god.
Oh, that fucking blows.
It could have been from 1 to 100. That is...
He goes ham on one little guy.
Oh my god.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Can't you re-roll ones?
It's just baby rage is all this is. It's just Tyler 1 screaming at his WoW screen.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, you still did a good little bit of damage there. Okay. Mick.
Now that I'm gonna ask this question again. Now that I'm in the middle of them, like, does this feel like it's a hive mind situation? Is there a collective thought, or are these things just straight up bugs?
Make another intelligence check.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, it's hard for you to tell. Really, anything. It's hard for you to connect. This swarm is crazy.
It is what it is. I mean, at this point, the only thing I really can do is throw psychic blades at things. Does it look like there's a leader? I don't know.
No.
We'll do a psychic blade at whatever is close. It's a 13 hit something.
Yeah. 26 points of damage.
26, and then same thing. We'll follow it up with
roll a d10.
a d10.
Or sorry, a d4. Okay.
1.
Just 26 points of damage. Damn, y'all's multipliers are not working.
Do the same thing.
Yep, that'll hit. 8. Roll a d4.
That's a 4.
It's not too bad. It's 8 times 4 is 32.
So 58 total points of damage.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Yep.
And that will be my
You can move.
turn.
You can.
No, I'm trying to hold the line as best that I can with
What
Durkin.
line?
I'm not gonna.
What line?
I'm not
There's
gonna.
no line.
What
There's
line?
no
I know.
line.
I'm just trying to hold the line with Durkin here.
He's holding the line. The line, you know?
He's fixing a
One.
divot.
Yeah.
He's fixing a divot.
Staying with my buddy Durkin. Back to back, fighting the little black bugs.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Emmett.
Dude, Durkin, we got to do something because this is not going to work for long. Can you start, I don't know, marching or something? That's my turn.
Okay.
Emmett.
All right, so I will quickly send a word out to Lily just to be like, I know it's gross, but you're okay. It's all okay. To send a healing word her way.
Okay. Roll your healing.
Okay, that's 10.
Okay. Lily, you were dreaming of a bright, beautiful, sunny day, feet kicked up, relaxing in a hammock. And then all of a sudden you are covered with thousands and thousands of awful insects as you wake up conscious from your dream into a wave of murderous insects.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question. If I move through this swarm, am I going to get opportunity attacks out the wazoo?
No.
Or...
No.
Okay, then I'm going to...
That would be unbalanced. You would die. No.
That's what I'm like.
I imagine when you're like moving through them, you're like shaking them off of you and like moving quick. Like, yeah, it's
Stomping on them as you walk.
yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to walk kind of to this edge. And as I'm doing this, I'll spin my quarterstaff around. And as part of like the shillelagh, the wood will like unspool and then turn into like a broom almost. And just smack a bunch of these bugs as I'm walking down this path. So making 2 attacks.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit both times.
Shillelagh.
Like, so long as you don't roll a 1, you hit. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after each one of those attacks, Emmett, roll a d6 for both of them. And then the damage, obviously.
Okay,
Actually, roll the damages first. Roll the damages first, and then roll two d6s.
Okay. My other question is Hunter's Mark still active on these guys, or was that just on the...
that was just on the full centipede.
Okay, so then it'll just be this plus 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
It'll let me. There we go. No. Disregard that. That's incorrect. I hate when it does that. God dang it. Stupid thing.
Shillelagh hits hard as a mother.
No, sorry. This is what it should be, but it's not pulling it up. Really
Looks like
frustrating.
D&D Beyond is not cooperating this evening. All right, roll 20. One of the two. The extension might not be.
Okay. So that plus 4.
Okay, 12?
So 12, and then what's the multiplier for... Oh, well, sorry, let me roll this as well for the... Yeah. Okay, so now what is the
11.
multiplier for how many that I hit?
1d6.
Okay, and keep in mind, that's actually... that's 8 plus 4 plus 3.
So 15.
So 15.
Okay.
And then what die do I roll for how many I hit?
1d6.
1d6. Come on. Okay. It's not bad.
Okay. So 15.
Times 4.
15 times 4. So 30, 60. Not too bad.
Nice.
Too bad.
And then my second attack. Yeah. And also that. So 8. That's another 12 damage.
You roll your d6 again.
2. So again, just almost sweeping as I'm walking through this area, just...
Okie dokie. I did that math awfully wrong. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Ira.
Ira's gonna say, fuck it. Grab her rapier and just slash, 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 slash around her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Okay.
Very good. Roll your damage.
6.
And roll a roll a d4.
Okay. Woohoo! Woohoo!
I will say the swarm looks to be about half gone at this point. Is that your turn, Ira? You got movement and a bonus action.
Is anybody looking very hurt? We're all pretty okay looking, right?
I only have 10 points.
And I only have 11.
Boy, oh boy.
Yep.
Okay.
I did not heal well.
How far away is Mr. Ah, sorry. Cube. Never mind.
Cube.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Bird. Just gonna
Hey, nice.
Your 3rd level spell. Yes.
cast something really cheerful, you know? Woo, 11
Very good.
11 points of healing to everyone. You know, everyone gets it. Right, because it's up to 6.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
That is very nice. Thank you.
Yeah. That is it. That is your turn.
Okay. Lily.
I'm going to do another firebolt.
Very good.
Will you put the weapons?
More fire.
I might do it as a. Well, hold on. Actually, you sorcerer supposed to be careful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then never. I won't do it. Can you put it to where it won't hit anyone then?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I was gonna do careful, but I realized I have enough sorcery points that I could do it and do another 3rd level if I use them. So we're not gonna do careful, and hopefully no one gets hit.
Yeah, it seems to be able to be done, for sure.
Cool. All right, let's go then.
The very much kill it with fire type situation.
Yep. Roll your damage and then roll a d100.
It's not popped up. Wait, why am I rolling a D100?
To see how many
Because of
are
how many
affected.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It's a damage multiplier.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, hell yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'd say it's pretty good.
Take that.
I mean, that's fireball.
Yep, yeah. Let me get my handy dandy calculator out.
Survey says it's a lot.
Survey says that it's a lot indeed. Yeah, you managed to take out basically half of what was remaining, which was already at half. So, goddamn.
I like level 3.
Yeah, guys, that Lily nukes the rainbow fire. A very, very large portion of the remaining swarm. Durkin. Or Lily, you got movement if you want.
What did you say with me being poisoned? What does that do to my movement?
You have half movement.
Okay. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Well, I could stand up.
Yeah, I guess I'll use my movement to stand up, but otherwise I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm casting fireball for this.
It's like, no.
For some reason, I just automatically assumed you stood up to cast fireball. But yeah,
I'm like, I'm taking a break for me.
Durkin.
All right, make you get another 7 hit points. Temporary hit points.
Uh-huh.
Hey, do I have to roll to hit, or are we good?
Just as long as you don't roll a 1.
Okay. So that's 23 damage.
Okay. Roll a D.
Keep going, or
No, well, because we're getting kind of near the end of the damage of the total HP of the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
So roll for the first one. Roll a D100. Actually, I don't even know that there's that many left.
There we go.
To be honest with you. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that in half because there aren't that many remaining.
Yeah, that's fine.
So. Yeah, what is that? 43 times what? What was your damage?
23.
Okay. Yeah, you can't. I mean, It's getting real close. Okay. Roll your second one, and roll your E100 modifier. And we'll take it in half. So
So another
14.
23.
14 times 23. 22. Okay. There are very few insects. Very, very, very few insects left. Those that are left are going to bite down. They're just like the remains that are like on your, like that have just like clung on to you basically. They're just gonna bite into you all. The damage is significantly reduced. 9 points of piercing damage.
Thank you, healing word.
Thank you indeed.
So we go to Mick. Mick, Mikhail, hello, Ghost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, I was lost in space. Stab, stab, I guess.
Stab, stab. Yeah, that's the way to go.
Well, what else am I gonna do?
No, that's all I did. Not very effectively. 6 whole points.
So 18.
Roll a d4. You have the chance to do it. 18 times 3 is 54, and you needed 50. So with that, Mikhail goes around, clearing off the insects from the rest of you all, and we are out of combat.
Let's go.
I just imagine
That's appropriate,
everyone. Say what?
Said this is appropriate, right, for after that?
100%.
Let's go, leave, please.
I just imagine everyone looks like, you know that scene in Men in Black where Will Smith shoots the alien with the little cricket, whatever it is, and he gets all the goo and shit all over him. Like, I imagine that's what we're just covered in like gore and slime, and we're just spitting it out and wiping it out of our eyes. And
Ugh. I have to say, Lily especially, because pointing a finger and just giant explosion.
Mint level 5.
So
yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird.
Try that again for me, because
It's not even rolling it.
same with mine. But it's just certain ones. Like if I do that,
Yeah.
it'll work. But it rolls 2d4.
So as you all are standing around, getting your shit together and coping with what happened, clearing out the remaining insects, crushing them, in the dead of night, you all begin to hear the sound of a lute playing off in the distance. Doesn't sound like this. It doesn't even sound like that. But it's like this relaxing, lilting, kind of like just like romance chords. Like it's just like a beautiful song that's just sort of drifting off from the northwest. And when you look off that way, you can see what looks like firelight.
Possibly camp.
Shall we join them?
I'll scout it. Let me scout it out. We don't need all of us to go trudging through. We have no idea who it is. Let me go up there and see what I can see.
I'm assuming you're stealthing away.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth up there.
Roll your
I'll roll
stealth with advantage.
Yeah.
Roll stealth with advantage. Beautiful.
That's good, because I just need a breather.
He just disappears into the forest. Following the noise, you don't have to travel very far following the noise and tracking down the firelight. You come upon, eventually, a small clearing, still surrounded by trees, which is like a little bit of empty grass. But you see, standing in front of you, a large man-made building. It looks a lot like an inn. And you see a sign hanging from the building just above the door. Wow, sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. It is a 2-floor inn. Roughly looks like this on the outside, or like this is like the general shape of it. You hear the music coming from the inside. You can look in through the windows, and you can see 2 people sitting inside. One of them with stark flaming red hair, and then someone behind the bar. You can smell food. You just smell the delights of a nice, comforting inn. The sign you see above the door, you see it's called the Silver Pipes Inn. And yeah.
Have I ever heard of this place before?
No.
Okay.
Have I ever heard of this place before?
Hold on real quick, Emmett, before we get to that. What are you doing?
I am...
Mick. Yeah.
I'm gonna mind link Durkin. I would have well, okay, I'll go back. I'm not gonna go back in time. I'll go back to him and tell him what it is.
Oh, and the sign is in the shape of what looks like a silver pan flute. It's hanging from the door. Like how it has like the long and then it gets a little bit shorter as it goes down.
When I come back to the group, because I feel like a moron for not doing it before I left, but I was in a hurry, I will mind link Durkin. Or do my psychic whispers, whatever the hell you want to call it. Did that? Okay. None of that is working. Alright, it's good for 6 hours.
Okay.
And then I will tell the group that it is an inn, and I will tell them the name of it, and I don't remember the name of it because I have the short-term memory of a fruit fly.
Okay. It's the Silver Pipes Inn. No, none of you have ever heard of it before, and what's more is how the fuck is there a building built out here in the middle of the randomly in the verdant sea?
Yeah.
Those are the first 2 thoughts that come to your mind. Like, this is not Emmett, you like from what he's describing, it's like an inn that should be in a city. It's just been transplanted here in the middle of the verdant sea. There hasn't been, there won't be, and there just isn't like any signs of like any kind of mortal life. Aside, like, I'm gonna say more like sentient life here, aside from like animals, obviously, but whatever. You get what I'm saying? This is is very out of place.
For context, is Mikhail familiar with the idea of the Fae?
I mean, yeah, everybody knows they exist.
Okay, they exist, right? Everybody knows the lore behind them, and okay, so I'm gonna grumble when I get back to him. I'm like, this is some Fae nonsense, but there's an inn called the Silver Pipes Inn back there. There's 2 people in it, but I don't see anybody else. It looks nice. Food smells good. You want to take our chances?
I think we should.
It'd be nice to sleep in a bed instead of on the ground. And maybe wash this crap off of us.
I think that's a good idea. Honestly, he says, looking absolutely bedraggled after lightning strikes and, giant nuclear blasts.
Mad scientist looking dude, right?
Yeah. But also, don't eat the food there. At least not until we know more.
Before we go in, I want to cast prestidigitation on myself, and if anyone else wants me to, I can clean y'all up. but I'm not trying to go in there looking rough. That's not my brand.
Emmett raises his hand.
Okay.
It's definitely my brand, so I'm good.
Ira grabs some more dirt and rubs it in her face.
Okay.
All right.
Doesn't have time to do her normal makeup.
So you all travel to the inn. You hear this beautiful lute playing, coming from the inside. You all approach the door.
Oh, I'm not even approaching the door. I'm walking right in.
Okay. When you do, the person playing the guitar, it looks exactly like the picture, right? Just looks exactly like the picture. He continues playing, doesn't look up. But then the person behind the bar goes, "Oh, Reshi, we have guests." And he sort of
No, you did not.
For real.
what?
Nothing.
And that is where we'll end for the evening.
You fucking.
Nice.
Okay.
What did I do?
You know damn well what you did. You know damn well where that inn came from and what that inn is.
No.
No, yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me guess. The innkeeper's name is Quoth.
No, his name is not.
Fucker.